Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in for another organising bonanza episode. So today I'm trying to sort out my sewing boxes and bits and pieces. I have sewing things in three places. So I have this great big box which seriously needs sorting out, my sewing box, and I also have a drawer of sewing things. So I don't need all of this in all of these different places, so I'm going to see what I can sort out today. So this is pretty much sorted out. It has all my cottons and threads in here, but I also have some more cottons and threads here. Now I'm not sure, I could probably get those rolls in there, so let's tidy these up and get some more put in here in the bottom here. These are all my sewing threads which I have had for yonks and yonks. Oh, there's one on its side down there, that's why I couldn't see because of the camera. Right, so let's just see if we can get all of these threads in here, or most of them would be nice. Oh, I don't know why that's got purple thread around, but I won't sort it out now. I picked some of these up from a car boot actually, so these ones here I picked up recently from a car boot, so they always come in handy, and I do get through a lot of threads, I must admit, especially these big rolls. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. Right, that one can go in the bin. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Yeah, it's just these, I've got some drawers that obviously have lots of different bits and pieces in, and I don't like having all of my bits in too many different places, because then I'm like, oh my gosh, which one's it in, where are they? I'm not sure I'm going to get any more in there, so let's have a look and see. Right, that still closes. Now there's a needle and a little thing in there. I'm never going to use those, seriously. I don't think I will anyway. Some more needles and pins, so they can, well, that's still shut. Nope. What if I put that there? Those there, maybe. And then I might be able to get some more rolls. Let's have a look anyway. We can try. Oh my goodness. There's one there. Oh, we're not going to get them all in, are we? We might do. I don't know. Let's have a look. If we get rid of that. Oh, I've lost a pin. A needle, I should say. Let me just put that. In fact, if I take those out, keep that like that. Those needles are doing my head in. What I'm trying to do is get all of these cottons in here, and then at least all my cottons, maybe actually that's not a bad idea, if I just have this one just for cottons. How does that sound? Right, let's, then we'll know that all of my threads are in here. That's a good idea, Channelle. Right, and then we can put all the other bits in one of my tins. they fit? No, they don't. Right. I won't get 3 in there. Never mind. Right. Oh. Probably not as tidy as I would like it to be. It's a bit disorganized, isn't it, still? Come on. Take that one. Oh, now you're being OCD, Channelle. Oh. Nope, we're being OCD. Look, we've just gone and messed that completely up. It's because there's a gap there. What if I put them like that? No, they don't go there either. Right, I made a right pig's ear of that. Right, that's a container empty. Right, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, I have a big fat yellow one there. That's never going to go in there. That's the look. I have 2 big ones there. What I'm going to have to do is if I take these small ones out, I might get these big ones in here, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't believe I just did that. Right, I just knocked them all over the floor. Oh, come here. Right, okay, now what have I done? Okay. Right, I think I've done it. If I find another cotton reel, I will cry. Right, so all of my cotton reels are in there safely in one container. I know I've got others laying around somewhere. I just know it. I need to sort out these needles. There's a needle there. So let's put you back in the pack. Right. There's my needle threader and another needle. Oh, which I've just completely tangled up. Oh, I've just broken that. Well, that's no good, is it? Right, this is a little sewing tin that I sometimes have when I'm making little these. Look, I should get these out really, shouldn't I? And use on projects. Look at those, how cute they are. Right, so that's got, let's take those out. We have more cotton reels. I said I would screen. I want to, but I'm not going to. Right, this one has tape measures in, sewing needles, and could put that in there. No, it won't fit. It's not going to go in there, is it? Oh, you horrible thing. Right, so we have that tin. Oh, now I have another tin in here, which has more needles and bits and pieces and all my floss sort of threads. So what I'm going to do is take that out, and I know I have more of these floss threads here, which I had on a sampler thing. It was on a cross stitch thing. So what I'm going to do, sometimes these are handy for tying in signatures and things. So I'm going to put my flosses in here, and then they'll all be together as well. Do you know what? I didn't realise that actually organising my craft room would take so long, but so I've just messed that one up. Throw that away. Yeah, it's taking a bit longer than I had anticipated because I'm being very thorough. I think that's what it is. So I'm enjoying it though, and I'm enjoying finding things that oh my gosh, didn't even remember that I had. And it's such a shame because they're just sat in drawers, you know, and we're not using them. So I'm either going to use them or use them as giveaways. So it's as simple as that. I know this isn't very tidy, but maybe at a later date we could put them, excuse me, on, you know, little bobbins or something. Maybe that's something for another day, but at least if I put all these in here, I'll know where they are if I need a certain colour or something, you know. At the moment I've got things in lots of different drawers, as you've seen. This I think I got from a car boot. It was an old cross stitch kit, and as I don't have the patience to do cross stitch, I thought I could use the you know, the threads, because they're great for journals and tying in signatures and tags even. They're quite good fun. Oh, come on, nearly there. One more. Right, okay, so I can throw that away. Needles I need to put somewhere else. I've also got some bobbins here as well. Oh, that one's unraveling. Now, I don't even know if they're any good now, those bobbins. I have this yarn as well, which is quite Christmassy. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Right, hook and tape, Velcro, very handy to have. So I need, that can go in my sewing, this sewing drawer. I think I'm going to put that in. A wooden spoon, I do not know, do not ask. Pins, needle threader. I've been looking for them everywhere. See, I struggled because of my eyesight now. And, oh look, there's some little needle threaders and some thimbles here. So have I got room in this tin? I'll pop them in there, and at least I will know where they are. What are you doing, Channelle? Right, that's that one. More pins, rubbish. Elastic, which I do have a jar for elastic. To put that, oh my goodness me, are you serious? I have just found a lot more threads. Oh my, what am I going to do with these? I need a container, don't I? I didn't realise, I didn't even realise I had these. Look. More needles, bobbins. These are old vintage hook and eye things to go in projects. They're not for using. More needles. A trimmer blade for my, oh, that's for my, I'll put that in my staples. That's for my rotary blade cutter. I've got some more floss thread. More cotton in here. I need another container. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I've got some more Velcro there. And some multi-purpose sewing needles. Big ones they are. Hey. Oh, more elastic. Also, some more elastic. So the elastic can go in the elastic thing, a tape measure. And here I have a box which has all of these flosses in. Look, it's got a drawer here as well, look, with all of them on little bobbin things. So maybe I should just leave that as it is, I think. Oh, I don't know now what to do with that other. What to do, Channelle. Let me just grab another container. Right, I have found a container, but I don't think it's going to be big enough. It might be, actually, just to put these extra cotton reels in. We'll see, we shall soon find out. Oh, why is nothing ever wide enough to put them in? Now I'm going to have cotton reels still in 3 or 4 places. Right, and another one there. Right, I do not know. Right, let's just see what we're doing here. I've also found another one. And some, oh my gosh, and guess what? Another one. And some more of that floss. Right, I think that's elastic. And that's elastic, so that needs to go in my elastic thing. More thread, and more thread. Right, I think that is the last of the thread. Not very tidy, I might add. Right, I think what I'm going to do is this. I am going to still use this big container, but just clear it out. It's just I have so much sewing stuff. I was hoping not to have such a big container for everything, but I don't think it can be helped. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do away with my little white drawer and just stick everything in this container. So let's pull out, I found another glue gun, which that can go in my bottom drawer with my glue guns. Oh, look at that. Look, it's all tangled with I do not know what. Oh my gosh, elastic and all sorts. Right, come on. Get off. Right, we have freed the glue gun from the wrath of the elastic. Right, that's going in my bottom drawer with the glue guns. I have just had a thought. Right, I've got the pink thing full of cottons. I have got the tins full of cotton. So I do have a drawer to my left. So I'm just wondering, instead of using the big bucket, if I can use... So I've got this big container here, which... And then I can have everything in a drawer and use that big thing for something else. I know, I chop and change. I change my thoughts, and what I'm going to do every 2 minutes, I change my mind. I'm just rubbish at this organising. Right, let's do away with that. I'm going to put that in my drawer down here. Right, I've also got these 3 pink buckets. This is what's in my drawer. I'll show you after. So this is going to go in my drawer like that. Right. Now I have this container here, so maybe I can put all of my flosses in that and do away with this tin. And do away with this green thing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put them all in one place. I'm going to take all of those in there for now. And that's a big heap of a mess. That is there. these are not so much of a mess. That's a winder thing. Right, that can actually be sorted out better at a later date. In fact, that's that done. Hang on. Let me just see if I can free up these. If I can free those up, then it won't be such a big mess in there. Look at that. Look, that's better. I know it's not perfect, but look, I've got all my flosses in one place. And there's another one there as well. So we have all my flosses in one place that can go in the drawer as well. And I think I have one more floss there. Oh my goodness me, if I look, I find more reels. Doing my head in now. Right, it's not a biggie, they can go in there, those reels. Right, so we have the flosses and the cotton reels. Elastic, right, I'm going to find my elastic jar. Right, this is my elastic jar and cord, so I'm just going to put all my all of the elastics in here. There's another one here. Stop it. In fact, you know what? This is what we can use these for. So maybe we could put all the elastics and then take this jar off the shelf. Right, elastic. Oops. Elastic, elastic, elastic. Then we could have one for the cords. Cord, 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 cord. And then I have some spare cord here. You see, sometimes I think I'm going to do one thing and then I end up doing completely something different, as you can see. So I am so sorry for that. Excuse me. But sometimes that's just the way it is. You think something's going to fit in a certain place and then you're like, oh, I underestimated what I had in the drawer. So I'm hoping if I now can't get everything in this drawer, I probably will cry. I know I won't get the pink thing in with all the cottons, but at least if I can get the rest of the things in, then that would be great, if you know what I mean. Oh, that lovely electric blue cord. That is gorgeous. We've got a spare bit here. If I can tie this up in a knot. Oh, that probably doesn't want to do it. Put that there, and I have some little sparkly, really thin threads. They can go in there as well. Oh, we found another one of those. Excuse me. Right, so that's my jar empty now. So we have another jar free on the shelf. That tin has gone, hasn't it? Right, we have some more tape measures. So we have 2 tape measures here. What have we got left space-wise in that drawer? Right, I can stick the Velcro in there. I'm just trying to see what space I have in that drawer. I'm missing something. Right. Excuse me. If I put all my sewing needles, that's, oops, there, and some elastic. And then we have these elastic in here, go in there. My pins can go in there. All of my needles. They're little sets. Got some tape measures, some more needles, Velcro. This is elastic. can go in there. Right, okay, what we left with. So I have my rotary blade. I have pom-pom makers, some more glittery thread which we put in there. Some little crocheted flowers I made, look, they are so cute. So all of my things that I've made can come out of there and go somewhere. So we've got another pink container, which the bobbins could probably go in that. I've got an old sewing machine foot that can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. We've got more bobbins. Oh, I found a, look, I did have a spare one, needle threader, look, can go in there. Right, another flower I made. That's rubbish. Right, we are getting there. That can go with my bags. There's some feathers. I have another little pom-pom makers. So maybe the pom-pom makers can go in there. That can be put in the bin. I don't need drawing pins. Oh, I've got more crochet flowers, look. That can go in my bag drawer. Right, we are getting there. Nearly. More cord. Right, I have some power leaves here, which I haven't got a clue what they are for. I've got some elastic, which is very tangled in amongst all of this. Oh, come on, silly thing. This is well and truly caught up somewhere. Oh, give me a break. Right, that's the elastic freed, and then we've got all this cotton and thread which can be put apart. I don't even know what this is for. I have got a box which has got all my electrical leads and things, so I know that that is for my paper round. That's rubbish. We have a bit more elastic now because I untangled it, and this is good when I do my traveller's notebooks, where you can switch out the, you know, the paper pads sort of thing. Right, there's some elastic. Oh, they're needles. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. That's for my diamond painting, which I'll put that there for now, which I still have not had a go at. Some lovely little thread and a pencil, which can go, I don't know where. Right, so we do have an empty container now, a very grubby one actually, it needs washing and wiping down. I have some empty tins and things. Right, that's an empty tin, and guess what, I found another one of those. Look, I said I didn't have one, I lied. That's empty, that's rubbish. Right, so now we have that which can go in the drawer. We have these 3 containers which can go in my drawer. Right, they don't totally fit, but they will do. My Velcro can go in the corner like that. So all my sewing stuff is now, theoretically, apart from this pink container, is in one drawer. So I will show you that in a minute, and put that there as well. Right, okay, all of these bits have got to be put away. So what I've done is I've emptied this white drawer, which now I can use for something else. I'll take that sticker off. That's an empty drawer we can use for something else. All of these bits have got to be put away. I've got all of my threads in there, and let me show you, that's rubbish, this drawer. Oops. Right, sorry about the fingers all over. So this is my drawer in my IKEA Alex drawers, and it's got all my, some more threads in the back there, my DMCs, bobbins, as you've just seen, everything I've put apart. So that is another drawer sorted out. So these have just got to be put away. So that was a bit of a marathon, wasn't it? I hope you've enjoyed it. And I shall be back for another episode, I am sure, very soon. So take care for now. Bye bye.